Hello, it's Leroy Williams from All for Dogs over here in Beacon. This is a little video I did with Tasha, and again, we didn't bring the camera out in the beginning, but what you didn't see in the beginning was all I did was put a slip lead on Tasha, because she was so rambunctious, just all over the place, jumping, and if I didn't do that, you know, we probably wouldn't have gotten so much done. So all you did miss was what I call general leash manners. So every time she got to the end of the leash, she felt my little pulse until she understood, okay, I'll come a little bit closer. So this is Tasha teaching her the place command. I also want to say that the boxer you see in the corner of the picture, that dog was sent out for a 3-week board and train, and I understand how they feel, but they didn't want to tell me how much they spent, but I pretty much guessed right to the T how much they spent. But I told them, what you spent almost $2,000 for, we're going to teach you how to teach your other dog that. So one of the things that they do reinforce from that three-week board and train was a place command. So I told them, hey, we're going to teach the new puppy, the rambunctious puppy, we're going to teach them that instantly. So they were a little shocked, didn't think it was probably going to happen, but this is how it happened. Hey, Boo. It's going?
Yes.
Quick. Good girl. And back again. What I was saying in the beginning, instead of getting the food in a full bowl, get yourself a little pouch, and when she knows that this pouch comes out, you're going to start working with her. Good girl. Good girl. So for you guys, when I'm done, everything is pointing to it. Place. As soon as she gets up there, good girl. Let her know she did good. Eventually, you're going to want to be able to, and look how my hand is. If she chose to get off, I'm going to make her mess up. If she chose to get off, I'm going to go, no, 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 no. So my hand is going to center her without me having to go all the way back. So I'm prepared to put her back, but there's no tension on the leash. Good girl. Very good. Very good. Very good. Good girl. Wait. Yes! Very good. Very good. Place. And again, my foot is pointing, my hand is pointing, my eyes are pointing, everything is pointing to it. Dogs are one of the only animals that if you point, they will follow your arm as an extension to where you're pointing to. You ever drop something on the ground and point to it for the dog to get, and they know to get it? No. Why? Great. Good girl. Good. So using that same motion with the leash. Okay. If she wants to go to place. Come. Sit. So the more I do this, the less I would have to move that. Okay. The more I would do this, the more I would fade out the leash and just do my hand. Down. Very good. Good girl. Great. Good. Now, can you imagine, does she eat tonight? Mm-hmm. Can you imagine, her? Yes. She already ate. Can you imagine if you use her food to do this? She's going to be a more willing dog to want to do this. Place. Good girl. And once they understand they get paid from doing it, they're going to want to do it. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. So you've had her for how long?
2 months.
Good. Now, what do you think about the attention she's giving me right now? Did you think you would see that?
No, I didn't think she'd do any of what you're doing right now.
And it's only because no one's been able to show her the way she's going to understand.
She would never stay in that thing like that.
No wrangling, no. It's just if it makes sense to the dog, they'll do it. Tasha, place. Good girl. And you know, if later on when you're practicing, put the leash on both of them. Mm-hmm. If you're watching TV, you put her in a place and just, you know, be ready to get up maybe each commercial or whenever she gets up, just be ready to put her back. Let her know that just because you're doing something over there and not paying full attention to her doesn't mean she can get up.
Okay.
Wait. Good girl.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's an easy one. For dogs.
Yeah, nice. I couldn't do that.
But I'm saying it's easy because if you know anything about dogs, it's easy for them, if you get something that they want, put it in front of their nose, gently and slowly go up. Mm-hmm. For them to follow it, it's easy for the butt to go down and look up.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, that's why I was confident that I was going to get her to do a sit without saying anything or without using the leash. It's just how dogs work. Come on. Get up from sit. Please. And like we were saying, once she understands it here, do it in a different part of the room, the other room, downstairs, in the backyard, all over the place. You want her to generalize what that means. And then eventually, well, I don't know if you're going to take her out besides the park.
A little later.
Once you bring her out, you would want her to know, same things we did in here, you have to do outside. Okay. So like I said, this room, that room, downstairs, backyard, a quiet place outside the property, you know, before the dog park. Practice the same things there, and then you just keep bringing her into areas with more distraction.
I need them to sit down for a little bit while I do dishes and clean up.
Place command.
Okay.
Place command. But you know, in the beginning, you have to give them time. If they're not ready to do, you know, a whole half an hour, be ready that you're going to have to send her back. Okay. If you have to keep going back and back and back, put her in a crate.
Okay.
You know, don't let her practice any bad behavior. Break. Okay, let's go outside with a long line. Okay, so that was Tasha inside the house. That was about 15-20 minutes inside the house. And then once I got her to understand, you know, there's some learning going on, we took her out in the backyard and did some more leash work, long line work, and things like that. So this is, like I said, the first lesson. This is probably half an hour into the lesson, maybe a little bit longer. But yeah, she did just like they normally do. So right now it's up to the parents just to reinforce what we've taught her. So let me get to editing that other piece so I can put it out there. Leroy from All for Dogs, Part 1 with Tasha.